Hello everyone, I'm Jen. Before we start, I want to start with an example to understand what is the present continuous. Excuse me. Sorry. I am listening to my favorite song right now. Please don't interrupt me. Just focus on I'm listening. We have the subject. Do you remember what that is? Yeah? It's the verb to be. And a verb that looks a little strange. Well, the original verb is listen. But why doesn't it have those extra letters at the end? If we remove ing, the sentence will say, I am listening, which sounds a bit primitive, right? So, ing ending is equivalent to ando in Spanish. Yo estoy escuchando música. With that said, let's start. Okay, this lesson will look at four functions for the present continuous and also now at the present progressive. So if I say present progressive or present continuous, it's a same tense, okay? So the present continuous is used when the action is happening at the moment. Example, Mary is living in Argentina for a few months. Or you are watching this video right now. This is temporary, just for a moment. You won't see my video forever, but if you want, you can. I need views. So we also use the present progressive to talk about situations in progress. Example, Elsa is learning to control her powers. Candy is trying to forget Anthony. They are a process. The third use of the present progressive is when an event is expected in the near future. Example, my mom is coming back from her trip this afternoon. And another, the Avengers are coming together to defeat Thanos. Wakanda forever! Finally, we can use the present continuous when there is an irritating repetition or a momentary need for clarification, and we use some adverbs of frequency like always or constantly. Example, the neighbor's dog is always barking before bedtime. Yes, I cannot sleep. Next, she's constantly watching videos on TikTok. Now we will see the structure. To build the positive form, we need the subject, the verb to be. To remember, here is the conjugation of the verb to be, followed by the main verb plus ing. However, to add ing to verbs, we need to follow certain rules. The first rule is when verbs that end in e, drop the e and add the ing termination. For example, live, living, drive, driving. If the verb is monosyllabic and ends in a consonant vowel consonant, we double the last consonant before the ing ending. Swimming, swimming. Stop, stopping. But for this rule, verbs ending in y or w are not considered, like snow, fly. Simple ing's added. If the verb is bisyllabic, ends in a consonant vowel consonant and has greater voice strength in the last syllable, we double the last consonant and add ing. The verbs that follow this rule are begin, beginning, admit, admitting, forget, forgetting, and the other verbs that are seen on screen. And the last rule, the easiest, if it is not the first, second, the third rule, just add ing. Example, work, working, listen, listening, read, reading. There are certain verbs that don't use the present continuous tense. Some verbs like know, like, be, hurt, need, agree, love, hate, and another more because they express emotions and use the senses and do not express actions. Say, Sergio is needing a new phone to record his video. It's better to use another tense. Sergio needs a new phone to record his video. To build the negative form, we need the subject, verb to be, not the main verb, plus ing termination. For example, Bugs Bunny is not dancing. To build the interrogative form, we need verb to be, subject, main verb, ing termination, and question mark. For example, is Bugs Bunny dancing? Now we look at some examples and recognize their function. Igor is always losing his tail. This sentence has the function of being repetitive. The architect is making plans for my house in the Bahamas. This is an action in progress. Next, Tom's chasing Jerry around the house. This sentence describes something that is happening at the moment. Winnie the Pooh is having a picnic with Christopher Robin this afternoon. Function, near future. And the last example, Donald Duck is making a birthday cake. The function is an action in progress. Well, that's all for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. See you next time. Bye!